It's amazing. Narcissism, solipsism, self-centered, egomania, whatever you want to call it, these traits are absolutely potentiated by virtue of social media. It's the most incredible thing in the world. Now, I don't want to pick on our distaff members of the binary moiety, but you know what I'm talking about. I was reading the other day just through, I don't know, on Twitter, X, whatever the hell this thing's called, and all of a sudden somebody comes up. There's this picture of a woman, and she's trying to look sultrily at the camera, and it said something to the effect of, "I'm 45, and I'm for Trump." Now I thought to myself, what does that mean? What does that mean? Does that mean you're 45 and I'm an adult? And I'm a part of the mature intelligentsia, or, and this is what it means, you can't believe I'm 45, can you? Because I'm hot. Oh, and I'm a conservative. And I'm a Trumpian. Yeah, that's it. I'm hot. It's hard to believe, isn't it? It's amazing. Look at me. This hot, this put together, this dripping of pulchritude and sultriness. I'm a vixen. My beauteousness is immane, off the charts, and I just so happen to be a conservative. Oh, and love guns and God and Trump. Yeah, that's it. And I thought to myself, what did our mothers do prior to this? Remember when your mom and your friend's mom were kind of like mature women in their 40s. At least we thought they were. They looked like moms. And that was a good thing. It meant something. And they were respectful. And I thought there was an elegance and, if you will, a sexiness by virtue of this. And they didn't go out of their way to always be hot. That wasn't, Mrs. Harrington, no, that was Jerry's mom and Mrs., and I think they were not in any way dowdy or frumpy no. We didn't have this constant reference to what do we look like and how sexy we are and how hot I am. And these shots of good morning, with the frosted lens and the filters where I swear to God, immediate family members can't recognize them. This is before the tramp stamp. This is before marking and studs and bare midriffs and this. What? I don't know when it happened. It happened because of the days of social media. It's insanity. How do you explain this? Seriously, explain this to me. Imagine you are a sociologist or somebody trying your best to figure this out, and I want you to explain to me what happened. How did this come to be? When did the way we look become not this important, but the only thing that was important? What did people do in the old days when we didn't have cameras? Do you remember when you were a kid and you didn't have pictures all over the place? You might have had a picture of the piano or a picture of the family, but you never had this constant reference to selfies and duck lips and puckered mouths and whatever the particular iteration of stylized sexy is, and hot and I mean, if Elon Musk can devote his focus to one thing, would he please try to find out what part of the brain turns off in some people, or turns on, I guess, when their entire raison d'etre becomes establishing and maintaining this truth of how hot you are and how you've defied age and concomitantly maintained your conservative bona fides. What do you think?